What the freak is up, everybody? How are we feeling? How are we doing? YouTube viewers, come watch live. You already know the vibe. You already know the deal. Today, we are ranking my friends on how likely I am to let them babysit my child and for how long. So basically, if you're really high on the list, I'll let you watch my child while I, go on vacation for a weekend. If you're really low on the list, that means I will literally never let you around my child ever. So let's go. First one up is Bobby. Good old Bobberton University. Bobby. Washy email. Thank you so much for the resub. Bobby. Bobberton, Mr. Robert. Robert, what a great guy. Chat, I'm gonna need your help with this one. I'm gonna need your help with all of them, actually. I'm gonna need your input, okay? Bobby, great guy. Absolute great guy. I actually think, no, he moved out before we had Coast. He's been around Coast several times and he absolutely loves children. I know he's out in Nashville and he's close with Jess and Gabe who have children, and he also has a niece, I think, or a nephew. He's great with kids is what I'm trying to say. So Bobby, I think I don't know, chat. Also, I have such a biased opinion because I am so scared when it comes to Coast. I don't think I could let anybody babysit Coast for genuine, being 100% honest. I don't think I'd let anybody on this list babysit Coast overnight. I would just freak out. Like if Ayla and I left on vacation or something and we left our child with one of these people overnight, I don't think I could do it. I would freak out. I'd be like, is he eating food? Is he crying? Is he like, I don't know. It's too much. It'd be too much on my little heart. I need to be with my baby boy. Maybe if like grandma and grandpa were on this list, or like our nanny, he absolutely loves his nanny, calls her Nana. If they were on the list, absolutely. But other than that, I don't think. You know what? I take it back, and you'll see why, okay? I'm just protective, yeah. Here we go, Beasley with the prime, thank you. Bobby, great guy. Great guy, great with kids. I would leave. I feel like I'd leave for a couple hours with Bobby. He'd have fun with him. He'd make him some PB&J sandwiches, give him some snacks, maybe watch a movie, a Cars movie with him. B, I think I'm gonna put him in A right now. He's great with kids. Just not S. Because S tier is like S. You'll see. We'll get there. I think he's great. But we don't have anybody else in the tiers stuff yet. So maybe someone will be above him. Maybe he'll be at the top of A. Maybe he'll be at the bottom of A. But Bobby with Coast, he's pretty up there. Bobby, pretty up there, brother. Devonte, damn. Sorry I had to start it out like that. If he sees a clip of this on TikTok, I'm sorry, Devonte. Fuck. Devonte, I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. I actually forget where I placed all these people the first time I did this about a year ago. But yeah, Devonte, fuck. I know you would lock in. All these people, if they were to text me right now because they watched the video and they're like, you put me in D, Look, I know you would lock in. I know you would devote your entire life to this child, but when it comes down to it, would I trust that? Would I really in my heart not be worried about it? Would I be like, you know what, he's got it, they have it, I'm not gonna worry? How long would I let Devonte watch Coast for? I genuinely, chat, I'm gonna be honest with you, literally start clocking you, I'm standing on business, okay? I would leave my house, but I don't think I would leave my property. I think I would maybe go in the front yard. Does that make sense? I'll go check the mail. If I was barbecuing, maybe I go check if my shit's burnt or something. I go out there. But I'm coming right back, okay? I'm coming right back. I'll turn my back for a few. Devonte, you're getting maybe, realistically, chat, like if it was just me and Devonte and Coast at my house, could I go to 7-Eleven Would I go to 7-Eleven? Coast, you're staying with Devonte. Can I see myself saying that? No, I'm bringing Coast. Coast, you're coming with me. Coast, you're going to 7-Eleven. Damn, Devonte. Love you. Absolutely love you. But, Devonte, your name starts with a D, so I feel like it's only fitting. I feel so fucking bad. Devonte, you're a great guy. You know what? I feel like D, chat, you know what? I'm gonna put him in C. I feel like D is like, don't get anywhere near Coast, okay? Look from a distance. Like 6 feet apart, okay? 2020 COVID. Back up. So D, Devontae's going in C. You know what I mean? We need titles. Okay. Less than a minute. Less than a minute. Less than a minute. I would leave for a couple hours. Yeah, Bobby, I'd leave for a couple hours. Less than a minute. Oh yeah, less than a minute. Yeah, less than a minute. Can you hide Control and plus to zoom in? Can you hit Control Alt plus? I don't want to mess anything up. Control. Oh my god, it didn't do anything. Oh my god, it didn't do anything. Where's Control? Control. Oh. It's not doing anything. Oh my god. D is for do not. That literally didn't do anything. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to do it. Okay. B. I would leave for a couple hours. Okay. C is like, I'd probably go to the grocery store or something. I'll probably go to the grocery store maybe. Oh my god, I look so oily right now. What the mother freak. Yeah, okay. In between, I'd leave for a couple hours. Less than a minute. We're gonna go with like, yeah. I could maybe go to the grocery store. I can maybe go. Oh my god, why am I yelling? I could maybe go to the grocery store. I can maybe go to the grocery store. Like, you got like 30 to an hour, depending on how far the grocery store is. But I'll be gassing it all the way home. I have my face up on screen to see this. Sorry, everything's pretty. Yeah, I don't know how to zoom in, bruh. I don't know how to zoom in. My bad, chat. I also hold up. What's Control? Where's Control? Oh, my keyboard. Ah! My keyboard's purple and green and red. Control. Oh, it worked. Oh my god, I literally was clicking the wrong button. My bad, chat. Oh my god, it worked! Oh my god, yes! How do you Control delete ads? I was pressing the wrong button. I was pressing Windows or something. Uno mas? Oh my god, chat. No, we have to keep it a little zoom out. How do you Control Alt delete PetSmart ad? Get an ad blocker? Chat, now we're doing too much. I can't do that. The government will come fucking, they'll like send me a fine. They'll like do something because I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I don't even know what joke I was trying to say right there. I give up on that joke. Here we go. Devonte, you're getting less than a minute. Sorry, bud. Look from afar. Look from 6 feet back. Let's just say it. Stay 6 feet away, please. Why is it all to the left? Stay back. At least. Oh my god. Stay back. No. Look from a distance. Why is it to the left? Why is it still to the left? I did like do that myself. S tier. S tier is like leave for the weekend type vibes. Leave for the weekend. Why is it to the left? I'm literally gonna freak out. Leave for the weekend vibes. No, vibes? Why did I write that? Okay, and this is going to be for juicy, good looking, buff ass dad. Juicy, good looking, buff ass dad. And, Mamacita, shout out to Nick. Shout out to Nick. And Mamacita, whom I love. Oh my god, love with 2 E's, bro. Okay. S tier, no worries, be happy. S tier is like, yeah, I would leave for the weekend. You're good. Like, you're good. Okay? Juicy, good looking, buff ass dad. It's whatever. I work out. Mamacita, who I love. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Love Island. Shout out to Ayla. She's probably going to be in that one alone, which I don't know why I said probably. That sounds weird. Okay, here we go. We have 2 people. Let's keep going. Andy. Oh, God. I mean, I don't like starting out like that. That kind of sounds rude, but Andy. Andy's really opened up. Andy's told me he doesn't really like babies. He doesn't really like newborns and stuff, which I get because it's very scary and there's a lot of presh. Speaking of presh, show 19557. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks so much for the fresh tier 1. I love you, and let's go with Andy. Andy, he told me he didn't like babies or slash newborns, which Coast is no longer. And I feel like as a toddler, Andy's really opened up to Coast. He's actually held Coast and hung out with Coast. I have to do it. I have to. That's less than a minute. I have to. I looked at, can I go to the grocery store? I'm really putting myself into a scenario, right? If I'm home alone with Coast and Anderson, that's it, just us 3. Can I be like, yo, Anderson, I'm going to go to the grocery store real quick. Just hold down the fort. No, I can't. You know what? I would trust him a little bit more than Devonte, though. Let's put him above Devonte. Okay? Same as D. I mean, yeah, he's there. They're in the same thing. Should I just do no particular order? I'd be freaking out. Yeah, I for sure. I don't think I'd go to the grocery store. Like even 7-Eleven. If I did 7-Eleven, I'd probably get a speeding ticket on the way there because I would go there so fast. I'm overthinking it. It's my son. Oh yes, I'm overthinking it. Okay, Anderson above Devonte. Okay, Anderson above Devonte. Oh, Harry. Oh, Harry, what a great guy. Harry's an awesome guy. I could go to the grocery store. I would leave Harry to go to the grocery store. Couple hours? No, I don't know. Love Harry. Great guy. Absolutely love him. Genuinely one of my best friends. I could go to the grocery store. I could for sure I'd be like, you know what? I'll be right back. Just like put on a movie or something. He'd hold it down. Could I leave for a couple hours? Could I go to can I go watch a movie or something and come back? No, I'm not going to do it. Wreck? Fuck. Oh, I hate starting these like that because it sounds so rude. Wreck? Wreck is an awesome guy. From a distance, no, I think y'all don't give him too much. Y'all don't give him enough cred. He does have credit. He has street credit as well. He's in a gang. Wreck. Not look from a distance. You know what? I don't know. I'm really I'm teetering between the two. Look from a distance for less than a minute. You know what? I'm thinking about it. If I'm going to check the mail or something, or Amazon is delivering a package and I have to go sign for it, I think I'm bringing Coast. I think I'm bringing Coast to come sign for the package with me. Does that make sense? No way. I feel like look from afar. Like you could take a pic. But genuinely, can I picture Rec picking up Coast and holding I can't even picture that. I can't even picture Rec holding Coast. And that's what's really driving me crazy. I can picture Andy holding Coast and being like, okay, this is awkward. Devonte, he'd be like, now what? Rec, I can't even picture him holding my son. So that's why I'm like, okay, I don't even, I'll come with me to check if the package needs the signing, okay? Dill. Dill, 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 dill. Diddle, 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 cat in the fiddle. You know what? Dill is the first person that's making me think there should be something in the middle of going to the grocery store in less than a minute. Because Dill, I would let him like, if I had to shower or something, I'd be like, Dill, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I feel like he's somewhere in between. So I'll put him at the. Oh my God, it's like doesn't want him right there. If Dill, if you're watching a clip of this on TikTok, on the Talk of Ticks, just know that I'm putting you at the top because I wish there was something in the middle, and I could make it right now. Probably less than 20 seconds it would take me, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm telling you, right now, I'm not gonna do it. Okay? So I'm gonna leave you right here, less than a minute, but just know you're getting probably 10, 15 minutes. Like if I had to shower, you're my guy. Or if I had to like, what else? I don't know. You're getting like 10, 15 minutes, okay? Dill, if I had to take a nap, no, not take a nap. If I had to like go fold my laundry, if I had to go fold my laundry, probably 10, 15 minutes. Whatever. Dill, you're at the top. Just remember that. You're at the top, okay? Who do you put and look for from a distance? That's Rec. That's Rec Daniel. It's my good friend, whom I love dearly. Okay. Wow, I thought he'd be higher. I just could go to a grocery. I couldn't go to the chat. I'm telling you right now, I'm really taking this serious. Coast, my son, chat, you won't know what I'm feeling until you have a child of your own. The protectiveness you have over them is immense. It's so crazy. So like genuinely, if I had to leave and go to the grocery store for 20, 30 minutes, oh my God. I'm really putting shit into perspective. So with Harry, I genuinely feel like that. Dill, I'd have to maybe like work up to it. Anderson, never. Okay. So I'm really taking it semi-serious. Reggie, dude, Reggie's a wild card. Reggie, geez Louise, man. Reggie. What's going on with Reggie? What are we doing with Reggie? What are we doing with Reggie? Okay, he'd have Diet Dr. Pepper on standby. For a 1.5-year-old, they can't have any caffeine. Reggie, I don't like that you just said that. Reggie. Could I go to the grocery store? I feel like I don't know Reggie at all, but from what I do know of Reggie, he's a great guy, and I feel like I could trust him with my life. So, I mean, I feel like he's going right below Dill. I feel like I should make a new one. Add row above. No. Yeah, I want to delete this row. Delete row. Add row above. Okay. About 30 minutes. No more. No more. Or I will panic. Okay? So Dill is going at the top. Reggie, you're right below. Okay, so you're getting 30 minutes max. Like oh yeah, change color. Oh my God, wait. It's gonna look so weird. Whatever. Doesn't matter. 30 minutes, no more. I'll panic. I'd have to like come home real quick. So yeah, that's like it's like a shower maybe. If I have to shave as well. That's like if I'm folding laundry and then I have to like do the dishes or something. Reggie and Dill, I feel like they could tag team it and be pretty good. Reggie and Dill, yeah, they're somewhere in the middle of that. David and Grace, chat. Okay, so I did this one specifically together because David and Grace, like David solo, I'm thinking he needs Grace. I'm doing this as a duo, David and Grace. Okay. Before we do that, Neza, thank you so much for the fresh tier 1, and Show, thank you so much for the fresh tier 1. Absolutely love you. Chat, David and Grace, what an amazing, amazing, amazing couple. Love them to death. They are dad and mom material already. I cannot wait for them to have a child, just in general. For those of you guys who are like, they're having a child. No, I'm just saying in the future, I think they're gonna be great parents. I'm for sure, I would easily go to the grocery. I feel like I could leave for a couple hours. I really feel like they're at the top right now. I can't leave for the weekend. I just feel like they don't know enough. They're too new. But I would leave for a couple hours, especially with Grace. Grace just seems like she knows what she's... I feel like them together, Grace really carrying the team. Absolutely. David would lock in. Don't get me wrong. David's a G. David's a real good guy. But those two together, I just feel like they would just like play with him, read him books. They'd like watch TV, give him snacks. I feel like that'd be so amazing. David and Grace, I feel like they're at the top so far. Crawford. Chat. I remember you guys, or if you guys remember, I told you guys Crawford and I went golfing the other day. Crawford broke my club. I mean, he dented it. He dented it badly. He didn't break it, but he dented it badly. First time he ever used it. Just fucking absolutely obliterated it. You know what? I should have done him and his girl. I should have done him and Natalie. Fuck. Oof. Because I feel like I'm going to give him a low score. About 30 minutes. But he's really good with kids. He has a younger brother, chat. He has a younger brother. And he knows how to deal with toddlers. And he's been around toddlers, okay? So I think I'm going to go about 30 minutes or less, or else I'll start to panic, okay? Also, he used to live with... I mean, he was in this back house, but he was living with me technically when Ayla and when Coast was already here. But he was in the back house, so he didn't really ever like babysit. But I feel like I'd trust Crawford. If I had to like go to Target, I'll go to Target. You know what? Now that I say that, I'd probably go to the grocery store. I started with the mindset of he's gonna be pretty low, but you know what, Crawford? I shouldn't compare my son to a golf club. First of all. Second of all, he has a little brother. I feel like Natalie's like really, really geared him into steered him into the right direction. And I know he loves Coast, and I know he can lock in. I'm gonna put Crawford below Harry. I'd go to the grocery store with him. Or without him. Does that make sense? Yeah. I'll give Crawford a good score. I'm going golfing with Crawford tomorrow, actually. I can't believe I'm doing that, but would I give Crawford a great score on keeping things not broken? No, he's at the bottom. W. Croft, yep. Sebastian, bro. Chat. Sebastian. Genuinely one of the greatest guys there ever was to walk planet Earth. 100% God's son. The son of Jesus. The son of Jesus. Absolute great guy. You didn't recognize him because he didn't have his facial hair. But Seb, I would leave for a couple hours. And you guys are probably like, wait, what? You guys don't know Seb like I know Seb. Seb is a very, very, very good human. So much love in his heart. Such a great, empathetic, caring, loving, nurturing, amazing human. Nothing but great things to say about him. Seb, I'm just going to put him at the bottom of this list just because I don't want to like go through and really think about where I would put him in the middle. But yeah, I could leave for a couple hours with him. Chat, I could show you videos of him and Coast on my phone. He's just like, he's the best. He's honestly like Coast's real uncle. It's weird. Marry him already? Yeah, I'm talking real good about him. But I would for sure leave him with Seb for a couple hours. Easy. Chat, I'm telling you, Seb is a great guy. Great guy. Can you have Ayla do hers at the end? Honestly, I think she's putting Coast to bed right now. And if Coast is already asleep, I'll come in and I'll have her kind of like redo it if she wants, or like kind of give her second opinion. But yeah, maybe we'll get Ayla in at the very end. Okay, Will. I feel like I started off by saying great guy. Will. Will and Taylor. I feel like Will and Taylor. I would leave them. I would leave him for a couple hours. Will by himself. I know Will is a great guy, right? I just don't know if Will has enough. Which I don't. I'm saying I don't know. I don't know if he has enough experience with toddlers. Does he have toddlers in his family? Does he have toddlers in his family? Yes. He has baby knowledge. He has a baby nephew. He does. Absolutely, yeah. He does. He does. He does. I would leave him. I could go to the grocery store. I mean, I don't know. Him and Crawford are the exact same. I feel like I could go to the grocery store and they're both the exact same. I don't think I trust Will over Crawford or Crawford over Will. I'd go to the grocery store. Would I leave for a couple hours? I feel like I just start having too many questions. David and Grace, I would never ever question. Bobby, Seb, I would never question. I'd come back and I'd be like, where is he? If I left for a couple hours, I think about an hour in, I'd be texting Will. I'd be like, yo, is he good? Like, what's going on? Has he had, I don't know. That's what I feel like. So I'm gonna leave him and I'd go to the grocery store. I could for sure go to the grocery store with Will watching my son. That makes sense? Hope it does. Jake. Yeah, I feel like Jake's just too. I feel like Jake is. I feel like Jake has zero experience with children. Um, Zero experience with children. Zero experience with toddlers. I feel like he doesn't want to have experience with children or I feel like, you know what I mean. He's on his own little wave. He's on his own. He's on his own. He's on his own journey, his own path. And I mean, that's so harsh. Would I leave for less than a minute? Ugh. You know what, Jake? You don't deserve that. You don't deserve to be next to Rec. Sorry, Rec. I would leave for less than a minute. Chat, real help me out here. Help me out here. That was too fast. I know I prematurely put him in that section. Look from afar is just so, it's so extra. And maybe I should change it, but yeah, Jake. Yeah, no, I'm gonna put him. Sorry, Jake. I fucking love you, Fat Sal's. You literally have a fat sandwich at Fat Sal's. Now you have a fat Jake shake. You have a fat shaky Jakey. Love you, bud. But I just feel like you'd give him like Monster Energy and like you'd teach him what a cigarette is. I feel like, you know what I mean? You'd show him a picture of like something scary, probably. I don't know. Does that make sense? So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, next, Tara. Okay, Tara. Great guy. Tara is an amazing human. I think she has toddlers in her family. Maybe I'm randomly thinking that. Maybe that's completely wrong. Tara, love Tara. She is the size of a toddler. I feel like Coast would be like, oh my God, a friend? What the fuck? He'd be like, goo goo gaga. Tara would probably say goo goo gaga back. You know who Tara reminds me of a little bit? Tara, I mean, I don't know if there's any relation. I don't know the correlation between. She kind of reminds me of Amaya on Love Island, but kind of not. I don't know why I even said that. Could I go to the grocery store? You know what? I genuinely think I could go to the grocery store. She has a goddaughter. Tara has a goddaughter. Gar. She has a guard dog. Tara has a guard dog. I genuinely feel like I could go to the grocery store and leave him with Tara. She would just take like cute selfies with him, probably put like emojis all over him. She'd like talk, she would genuinely have conversations with him. You know what I mean? I feel like she'd like really open up to him and just tell him all her problems, and he'd be like, I'm here for you. You know what I mean? I feel like Tara, I could leave, coast with her and go to the grocery store. Love Tara. Great girl. Chat, we've gotten to it, okay? We've gotten to the point that I kind of low-key wanted to get to. We've gotten to my 2 favorite people in the world, okay? Genuinely 2 favorite people in the entire world. I mean, realistically, probably like top 10 because I have family, Ayla, Ghost. In the entire world, JC and Chelsea are literally top 10. Jim Carrey's in there. My family, like I said, Coast, Ayla. You know what I mean? So genuinely top 10. Jesus. Jim Carrey. He's absolutely in there. Okay? Nobody else, though. Nobody else. Adam Sandler, he almost made the cut. All right? Someone from chat almost made the cut as well, JK. I don't want y'all to start World War III because of that. But here we go. JC and Chelsea immediately leave for the weekend. Before they even had Roe, I feel like they were destined to be parents. They were like, they need to be. That's just like they give off parent energy, okay? And before they had Roe, I feel like I would have trusted them with Coast, like, for days, right? So if I left, if I left for a vacation and Ayla and I went on vacation and we had to leave, like, our grandmas couldn't do it, Nana couldn't do it, I genuinely feel like I could leave Coast for the weekend, right? And I'd probably leave, like, a little list of, like, to-dos and please, like, not to do, like, don't give him, whatever. I'd leave, like, a little list and I'd be okay with it. And I wouldn't have to check in. I wouldn't have to be like, yo, is he okay? Is he well? I'd want pictures and stuff, but I wouldn't have to check in because I fully trust them with my entire heart to love, nurture, and care for Coast. And I know that they would do an incredible job. And now that they have Roe, and he's over there with Roe and baby Kane's there getting to hang out, it's even better. Oh my God. I can't even think about it without getting emotional. These are 2 of the most amazing people and 2 of the most amazing parents in the entire universe. Saw Roe today. So cute. Let me see if I have pictures I can show you. What about separately? I could leave Coast with JC separately for a weekend. I could leave Coast separately with Chelsea for a weekend. Easily, chat. Easily. Let me show you some pics. At one point, Roe had Ayla's hair, like grabbing Ayla's hair. I think Chelsea actually posted the picture. He was grabbing Ayla's hair, and then Ayla was also with Coast, who was like trying to say, "Mama, give me attention." And it kind of gave me a glimpse into the future of what it's gonna be like when we have 2. I'm trying to find a good picture because most of them I look fucking crazy. But this is a good one because Coast is like playing with Roe. I think he was trying to like do a high five or something. It's Coast and Roe. Baby Coast. I think there's a better photo. Hold up. Oh, yeah, there's a better photo. Oh my goodness gracious. That's absolutely, this is my whole life right here. My whole life right there. Me holding baby Roe and Coast with his mullet. Also, chat, peep the mullet. Are you joking me? Mini Joe Dirt. There should be Mini Joe Dirt, the movie, and he'd be cast as it. But yeah, I think Coast is he's in the phase right now where he's like trying to reach out and communicate. And obviously he doesn't know like that many words. He doesn't know how to start a conversation, but he's really trying to communicate with people. So with Roe, he was like always reaching out to like touch his fingers or just like wanting to, I don't know, I keep saying communicate, but he kept wanting that. And every time I would hold him or Ayla would hold him, he was drawn to us. Like he would always want to come see Roe. So it's very cute. Very, very, very cute. Absolutely love Roe. And then eventually he started biting my fucking shoulders. Which he doesn't have any teeth right now, so it's okay. It didn't really hurt. Or I probably would have pressed charges, to be honest. I just pressed charges on a baby. Oh my God. Also, chat, while we're here, I pressed charges. I just text JC, bro. I'm sorry, I'm pressing charges on Roe. If you guys didn't know, I have a brother. I have 2 brothers actually. And this is his first time. My brother came up yesterday and met Coast for the first time. And Coast immediately, he doesn't open up to people too quickly, but I feel like he knew it was family, so he opened up immediately. And this is us. This is me, Coast, and my brother. He looks nothing like. I get it. I know. He's technically my half brother. He has a different mom, but yeah, he just fell in love immediately. Such a beautiful couple. I'm telling you, the past couple days have been beautiful. Hung out with JC and Chelsea today with Ro. Coast got to see his little K&J friend. What would it be? C and R? R and C? I don't know which one sounds better. C and R? R and C. I feel like R and C sounds better. But he got to hang out with Rose today. He got to hang out with his uncle yesterday and meet his uncle for the first time. Yeah, it's been a beautiful past couple of days. Are your brothers single? To be honest, I don't know. One of my brothers lives out of state, and that brother I don't really see often, to be honest. RNC? Yeah, RNC sounds a little bit better. Okay. Neza. Absolutely. I think she's going straight to the top. I think she's going straight to the top. Could I leave Coast for the weekend, though? I feel like if there was something in between leave for the weekend and leave for a couple of hours, I would put Neza and Franny there. I'm already skipping to Franny because they are both just that amazing. I feel like if I had to drive to like San Diego, and just go to the zoo or something, and I came back in the same day, honestly, I feel like I could leave them for one night. I'd probably be checking in and be like making sure everything's okay. Together, I would leave Coast for the weekend with Franny and Neza if they were together. Yeah, because if one didn't know, the other person, would pick up. He'd know how to dance afterwards. Yeah, Neza's just teaching him some dance shit. Franny's helping him write a baby memoir. Neza, I feel like would go in the middle of I would leave for a couple hours and leave for the weekend. So for that, I'm gonna put her here because there's nowhere else. Honestly, I think I would oh my god, I'm just gonna create a new one. Add a row above. Row, baby row. Leave for the day. Maybe overnight. I gotta change that color. Black, gray. Let's just keep it gray. Leave for the day, maybe overnight. For sure, David and Grace. For sure, Neza. Bobby, no. Seb, no. Great people. I'd leave for a couple hours, 100%. David and Grace, maybe overnight. Hold up. Maybe. The strongest maybe on David. Nope. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. Okay. Franny, the exact same. Hello? Franny, the exact same. I don't think I'm gonna be able to put Ayla in her spot because I can't. Wait. Yeah, I had to do that. Sorry, chat. David and Grace, leave for the day, maybe overnight. Okay. Neza, boom, leave for the day, maybe overnight. Absolutely. If I had to go to San Diego and something happened, too bad traffic, I have to stay at the hotel, I feel like I'd be okay. Same with Franny. Absolute. Yeah, there's no question. This good-looking guy, what the fuck is his name? Kian? He's literally the juiciest good-looking buff-ass dad I've ever seen in my entire life. And to end everything off, the most amazing mother in the... She was almost a juicy, good-looking buff-ass dad. To the most amazing mother anybody could ask for, I am the most luckiest person in the entire world to be the father of a son who has the most amazing one. Like, she is just... chat. I could go on and on and on about Ayla. She's the most amazing person, a most amazing mother, and Coast loves her, and she loves him so fucking much, and I am just completely in love with our little family we have. So to the best mother in the entire world, Ayla, on top of the entire list. Fucking my rock, chat. My rock right there. Juicy buff, good looking buff ass dad. Honestly, I don't think I could have said it better myself, although I did say that. I think this is a really, really, really good list. I genuinely think this is a really good list. Okay, now I need y'all's opinion. What do you guys think? I think you can move JC up one. Oh yeah. Honestly, maybe. Juicy, good-looking, buff-ass dad. But I mean, Chelsea, Mamacita, whom I love, I don't think I can move her up there. She's a great mother. But if I put her in Mamacita, whom I love, JC'd probably ring my phone. He'd probably ring my phone and be like, "Hey, I actually just saw what you did. Why'd you do that?" A bit awkward, yeah. Do you want to come and look over my list and give notes? I need to see if Coast is asleep. Tara lower. She literally says she hates kids. That's not great. I don't think Coast. Oh, he is asleep. Oh my God, Coast went to sleep. Okay, good. Ayla will probably be coming back in. Let's call her. I don't think they text. Sometimes I don't like texting because they might not answer. Oh. She said, I just laid down. I said, come for a minute. Chat, we really need this. We really need her to go over the list quickly. Okay? New row. Mommy who JC loves. Yeah. Okay, she's coming. We're gonna wait for mommy Ayla. I think she's gonna like where I put her. She's gonna love it. Do you want to have more kids in the future? Oh my God, yeah. 100, without a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. Tara says that, but I still feel like she would if they asked her. Yeah. I think I'm okay with my list. I'm okay with my list. I'm pretty happy with my list. I feel like I could have added more people. Chat, did I leave anybody out? Did I leave anybody out? Yeah, I'm gonna take the green screen down so Ayla can come in. Did I leave anybody out? I can't think of. I don't know. I don't have many friends. I couldn't think of them all. Sam and Cole. I mean, Ryan, Kevin, Sam and Cole. Like I could have put a bunch of people in there, but oh yeah, I did miss a couple people. Damn. I mean, Sam and Colby. That's kind of like a wild card though. Corey. Ugh. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Oh my God, chat, I forgot to tell you, but when we met up with Corey's mom, we went out to lunch with JC and Chelsea, Roe, Franny. We just went out to lunch, and she looked at me and she was like, "I heard he has a special middle name." You look happy.
Yeah, well, I just spent a lot of hours with Ghost, and now I just went to bed, and I just lay down, and you're like, get in here.
I didn't say get in here.
You should get in here, or else I'm never talking to you again.
That's what I said. Okay, so what we need you to do, I just need you to sit down, put the headphones on, maybe listen to chat, and I want you to go through the list and tell me your notes. That's it. You got this. I believe in you. I guess you don't have to put the headphones on, but.
Okay.
Chat, peep the fit though. Peep the fit. Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, so what am I doing? I'm just like rating what you said.
Yeah.
And this is okay. Me. Good to know that you would care. Mamacita, whom I love. You've been watching too much Love Island.
Mamacita?
Oh my God. Okay. I literally, for a second, did not think that was you.
That's all. I just Googled and that was like one of the first ones.
No, I thought that was like Dill. I literally thought this was like the joke or something.
We kind of do look like siblings.
Okay, you, juicy, good looking buff dad.
Buff ass dad.
Did you make that up yourself?
No, that's what came with the.
Is that what the chat? I'm sure the chat was not like, oh, that's what you should pick. Okay. Well, you do look pretty good.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm starving right now, so I need to eat. If I ate, I'd probably beef up a little bit more.
He's also so tan.
Me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Earlier today, you said I smelt like fucking shit.
Oh, he smelled so bad. It was absolutely
It's because
disgusting.
I worked out and I'm becoming a fucking man.
He walked in the house and he's like, I'm gonna make a shake. And I'm like, no, dude, you need a shower.
Swear to God, chat.
Immediately.
She backed up.
Yeah.
She walked away from me. She's like, Keem, you smell so bad. I was like, Ayla, if I ever said that to you, I would probably not. You'd probably ignore me for the rest of
No,
the week.
if you told me I smell, I would be like, oh my God, really?
How you said it to me, you'd be like, I don't care. Leave me alone.
Okay, back to it. Okay, leave for the weekend. You would leave Coast for the weekend?
Okay, so that's what yes.
Like with friends?
With JC and Chelsea?
Like, I love JC and Chelsea and trust them, but you would leave him for the weekend?
I told him, I was like, if Nana couldn't, like, if we had to leave, Nana couldn't,
yeah.
no grandma, like,
Yeah.
I would trust them for the weekend. I give them like a little list, like, here, do this, but I would leave Coast for the weekend.
Yeah, do I think Kian would just like be like, hey guys, we feel like going somewhere. Would you want? No, he would never.
And I told him, I was like, I wouldn't do that. Like, I'm taking this pretty serious. I don't think I'd let anybody overnight with, like, I'm so protective. But
like, do I trust JC and Chelsea? 100%.
This is just general. Like,
yeah.
Would I do it? I would absolutely leave Coast with them for the weekend.
It's definitely different, obviously, than, you know, with Ro, because Ro doesn't walk yet or talk or anything. So they would for sure have their hands full.
also, row your boat gently down the stream.
Thank you so much. What was that for?
It's a song.
Yes, it is.
You ever heard of it?
Okay. Okay. Leave for the day, maybe overnight. Okay.
And this is like,
I honestly, you know what? Grace is incredibly good with Coast.
That's why I put.
I mean,
that's why I put them together.
I'm sorry. Yeah, David not alone.
Like, I don't know about. So David's really good.
David is good with like engaging with Coast. Do I trust David to like make sure? No. Do I trust Grace? Yes. Grace, even when we go out places, I'll like just find her with Coast on the side. She just like doesn't even care about like involving herself with the friends. If she sees Coast there, she's just immediately like with him. It's perfect. Yes, that I would feel so comfortable.
Especially if they were together.
Neza, I fully feel like Neza is very responsible. Like, I feel like it's so funny because I don't really feel like I've seen her a lot with kids.
But she gives off mother energy.
She gives off the mother energy.
She's clocking, or she's giving.
Actually, she might be too famous now.
Yeah,
I think she might have too many phone calls because I don't know.
She's giving mother.
I love Neza.
This is my favorite thing to do now.
But I think Neza she's a busy girl. She don't got time. She don't got time for kids right now.
That's something in my eye. Okay.
Franny, like, yeah. I feel like Franny's upset. If Franny could be a mom right now, she would. She could. She would do it all. But I think she's taking the steps, getting married, doing the, living with Caleb.
Yeah, the right way.
The right way. Yeah, perfect. Would leave for a couple hours. Okay. First off, I don't know who this second. I know Bobby, but who's that second person? Who is that?
Let me cover.
Who is that?
I mean, that's fucking Seb.
You're actually kidding me right now.
That's Seb.
You're actually joking me right now.
On what part?
Where did you find that?
Googer?
Kian, that's not Seb. I don't know who that is.
Deku?
That is insane.
Okay, well, he's probably going to see a clip of that.
Seb, I do not recognize you. Would I leave, like, immediately? 100% yes, I would leave him with Seb because Seb has been over to our house and spent the night multiple times. And Coast is in love with Seb.
Yeah, remember how much I was talking about Seb? And y'all are like, okay, marry him already.
Dude, I would leave Seb. I would actually put Seb up there.
I wouldn't
leave him for the day. Maybe
overnight, no.
Okay, overnight, no, but I would leave him for the whole day.
So I was telling them maybe we'd go to San Diego, we go out to lunch, and then we go to the zoo, and then we hit traffic on that's all day.
Oh, God, I hate thinking about that.
Leaving for the day? Yeah, I don't know about all
I mean, listen, Bobby, I love you, but I have not seen you next to kids. I don't really know how you are.
Okay, so should we put Bobby in Look from a Distance?
No.
Oh, what do you?
No, he has like nephews and nieces, right?
Yeah.
So he's been with kids. I've just never seen it.
Okay.
So would I personally trust him? Not yet.
Okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
need to see you with a child.
Okay.
Because some people seem like they would be great with kids, but then you put him in front of kids and you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
If his wife, my God.
That's fucked up.
If his wife was with him, okay. And I barely know her, but she seems like she knows. She seems motherly.
I'm getting the vibe that just girls are better than guys.
Girls just have the intuition. Like they would know what to do, I think.
Yeah.
I think everyone would agree with that.
Honestly, yeah. Well, look at all the girls. They're up top, and all the guys are taking selfies at the bottom.
The only reason I feel like you put Tara there is because she doesn't want kids, but I would trust Tara with him for a couple hours.
She's at the bottom of that list. So, like, if it was up to these 4 people, and I could go to the grocery, you know what I mean?
Tara's a godmother, and she's also, I mean, this is not comparison at all, but she is extremely great with her dog.
I mean, I compared Coast
like,
to a golf club.
Okay.
So.
How would you compare that?
Because Crawford broke my golf club within an hour.
So if Crawford broke Coast?
No, but like how he treated my golf club. Yeah. I don't know. So yeah, Tara, I would go to the grocery store and I'd come back and be like, oh, where is he? And she'd be like, oh, we're taking selfies. Also, I feel like she's the size of him.
Is this like you're rating them like, or it's just
that's like kind of in order?
No, Tara would be the first.
Because she's a girl?
No, because she's a godmother and she treats what's her dog's name? Sugar. Like amazing.
What if Harrison's a godmother?
I've also never seen Harrison with a baby. Crawford does have a younger brother.
Yes.
And
he lived with us, and
he did live with us, and I think he would be on the chiller side. I think he'd maybe just be like, Coast.
Yeah, put cars on.
Yeah, he would put like, or maybe if Costa do something, he'd be like, no. But like, then Costa would be like, oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go to the grocery store. I'd be okay with that. I'd be easily okay with that.
Will, I'm sorry, you're not allowed to unless Taylor's with you.
Well, Will has nieces and nephews.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. And Crawford, also, you need Natalie.
Okay.
I'm just going to say that every guy needs their girl. I'm sorry.
What if Natalie's real name is Natalia and we've been saying it wrong the whole time?
No, it's Natalie.
Or what if it's...
Don't make me feel like I'm second guessing.
What if it's Nathaniel?
Okay. I love all the boys. I do. But just have your girls with you and I'll feel a lot better.
Okay.
About 30 minutes, no more, or I will panic. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with that, too. Wait. I would put you up there.
Anderson? Okay,
yeah,
now...
he loves kids. Like, he loves our son.
But he doesn't like babies, but he's opened up to toddlers.
He loves our son. And I feel like every time he's seen Coast, he'll always be like, okay, like, your son specifically, like, he's like, I just love him. Like, he's really cute.
Do you say Anderson's cute?
No, he said that our son is cute.
Oh, whoa.
But yeah, Anderson's cute. He's nice.
That's, oh my God, my brain's not working right now. That's
fucked
up.
He's nice.
Cute and nice is different.
Oh, okay, sorry. No one's cute besides Kian.
Thank you. That's why I'm in the juicy buff, good looking buff shit.
Dill. Yeah, y'all are going like.
That's what I'm saying. I panic.
I'm sorry, Dill. I don't even know if you've spoken about kids with me, so I'm just basing it off that. Maybe you are great with kids.
Sorry, Dill.
But I don't think we've ever spoken about children, nor have I seen you with one. So I just
to the bottom you go.
Just off of that. But maybe you're great. I don't know. What's his name?
Devonte, I'm so sorry.
No, the middle.
Reggie?
Reggie.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Devonte.
No, Reggie.
That's Reggie. I mean, okay, so we weren't really like unbelievably close. Like he was kind of like No,
I've met Reggie like a few times. I just forgot. Sorry.
Reggie, I feel like
Doesn't he not live here?
Yeah, but he was also he's in Kansas or something, but he was a Marine or something. He was in
He was a Marine?
He was something. He was in the army or something.
Okay.
So he has a lot of structure. He was something. He was a cadet or something.
Wait, less than
Air
a minute
Force.
for Devonte?
Less than a minute. Oh yeah.
Why? Is he that bad?
He would teach him bad words.
Man.
Yeah. Less than a minute. And I'd have to supervise. I'd have to look through the camera or something.
What? I just don't see that. No.
Okay, let's put him in Juicy Buff. Good look at a buff
I
at
would
dad.
say I would maybe trust him for 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Okay. I don't know.
Without questioning. You'd come back after 30 minutes and be like,
Okay, where's like the 10-minute one?
no, it's one or the other.
Look from a distance.
Jake would give him Monster and tell him what a cigarette is and probably put him in a car without a car seat, I think.
Okay.
He'd be like, "Ugh."
I don't think I would let anybody take Coast in a car. That's a lie. I would.
Yeah.
None of those boys. No.
None of the boys? That's fucked up.
Except for JC.
Yeah. He's not a boy.
No. Okay, David too.
They're not boys, though.
I don't know. This is hard. I keep thinking about the girls too. I keep thinking they're like a team.
Yeah.
I just also don't like Coast being in a car with anyone.
Me either.
I'm
adding you to that list after today.
I actually, I popped my tire today.
Yeah, we went off-roading today. We're going to breakfast with JC and Chelsea.
Oh,
and it was like fucking
immediately popped it.
Gunned it into a curb. I was like, Ayla, bonk, bonk.
Okay.
Okay, it wasn't that bad. But she did hit a
wasn't that
curb
bad.
and tire went bye-bye.
I'm just a girl. Yeah, someone saw it. I'm just a girl. Yes. Anyway, yeah, I guess this looks good to me. I'm trying to like think.
You fully skipped over Rec.
Oh, Rec. Well, Rec, you know.
Rec.
We love you, but
Editing, great. Absolutely.
editing, great. Being funny, great.
Great guy.
Being a good friend, great.
Great.
Would I trust you with my son? That's gonna be a no.
So I think I did pretty good.
Also, Rec, I really don't know what you're like with kids, so maybe you're good.
I mean, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they will be great. Maybe they have to prove us wrong. But also, I think I'm just too protective over my son. So
I
maybe
mean,
I'm
yeah,
just-
we're
maybe I'm wrong.
very, very, very protective of him.
But what about the puppy?
Oh,
Oh,
they
they
see
can
that?
puppy.
Oh, they can.
Oh, they can puppy.
Yeah, this was good. Great list. Why do I feel like we're missing someone?
I mean, I'm missing a lot. Like I put Kevin in there and I put Ryan in there. I did this really quick.
Oh, okay.
I didn't put like Alexis. But it's like I don't know if I know them too well to even have them on this list of like watching Coast. You know, I do. Maybe I should have added them.
I feel like when I've spoken to Alexis and I've heard how much she wants to see Coast, and like I feel like she also has a motherly instinct in her.
Yeah.
So I would for sure trust her to be around. Savage, that would be a no.
Mm.
That would be a no. I think he's down there.
Yeah,
Look from a distance.
I missed a couple people, but I was rushed. I was rushed because I was already 30 minutes late.
Oh,
so
Jill and Vic?
Jill and Vic, they'd
Oh.
be pretty high.
Yeah, they'd be pretty high.
Ow. Scotty and Jack. Scotty by himself? No. Jack? Yeah. Oy, oy, oy.
Okay. I'm gonna go lay down now.
Can I lay down with you?
Oh, is Love Island on tonight?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, I know you see me standing here.
Okay, guys, this was fun. Thanks for letting me join. Bye-bye now. Ugh. No, please. I'm gonna get sick. Please. Oh.
Sorry, it hurt me.
I'm glad.
Do
Okay,
I look
bye.
good, my dear?